Sometimes God allows you to go through some situations in life, so that your enemy will have no choice but to congratulate you in the end, because they will not be able to comprehend what God did for you. Regina was 25 when she got married to Louis, the man she thought was the love of her life. She was so happy about what she thought was a blessing, not knowing that a better blessing lies ahead.
Sit over there, while I sit over here.
But why?
We don't have to sit together, you can sit somewhere else.
But why? This is our honeymoon.
And it's nothing serious. I just feel a little fuzzy. I need some air.
The air you're going to breathe while sitting close to me is the same air you're going to breathe while sitting over there.
I can never have anything for myself.
I noticed we're going to be staying at the hotel all through this vacation, no event planned.
Yes, I just want to rest. I don't feel like going out.
What's really going on? This is supposed to be our honeymoon.
Regina, don't yell at me.
But I wasn't yelling. This is how I've been speaking.
You were. Everyone is different. I want to relax after the wedding. You can do whatever you like, no one is stopping you.
I wanted to do stuff with you. I mean, have fun with you. So, are you going to be sitting in the hotel room all through?
Yes, dear, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I'll be going to the mountaintop. I've always wanted to see the view. You're sure you aren't interested?
I'm not. I've seen that before, nothing special.
What about dinner? Do you have any restaurants in mind? I heard they have some good Chinese restaurants here. I would love to taste their food.
I don't have any, I'll just order some food from the hotel.
Did I do anything wrong? During the wedding, are you upset about anything I must have done?
You talk too much, that's what you have done. Don't I deserve some peace?
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Who told you green looked good on you?
What's wrong with it? Should I change the color?
I don't know, if you like, but I think you're too dark to wear green.
Why would you say that? Green is my best color.
Not to be mean, maybe you should tone up a little to fit into the greens. What do you say?
No, I won't. I think I'm beautiful like this.
You are. Toning up won't change anything. I mean, my friend Jackson, his wife was dark-skinned like you when they got married, but now she's a little lighter. Don't you see them going out all the time?
Excuse me? Is that the reason why you don't like going out with me? Did you get married to me waiting for me to change my color to suit your social identity? Why didn't you get married to a lady with a lighter skin tone?
Please enough, I'm only trying to help you out. There's more to life than skin color. You should be on your way to work. Don't say I made you late. Maybe I'll start keeping my opinion to myself.
Maybe you should. Because of Louis's abuse, Regina was having a hard time at work.
What is going on with you, Regina? You keep messing up the words.
Just feeling a little bit tired.
Do you want to take a break?
Yes, please. I just need some air.
You have 15 minutes.
I messed up at work.
You weren't qualified to be there in the first place. It's for those who studied media or...
Do you ever have anything positive to say?
You never like hearing the truth. Go for what suits you. If you did, you won't be having a hard time.
Maybe you're right, I can't do this. I should probably get another job relating to what I studied.
You should. You aren't performing your wife duties as you should with this job anyway.
I'm sorry about that. Let me go prepare something to eat.
Hold on. So, what about the money you promised to give me?
I don't have any money for now.
I need the money today, unfailingly.
I thought you were paid at your workplace the other day.
I need the money for an investment and this is what you have to say. I'm trying to better your life and you don't think you have a role to play.
You're bettering both our lives, not just mine. I don't know what to say. This marriage is slowly turning into a transaction.
What else can you offer? You've not been able to have a child. What are you using your money for? When I get back from work, I don't want to see you in this house without the money.
Lord, please bless me with a child so I can make my husband happy. I don't want him to be angry with me all the time. Lord, please bless my marriage. Even though I can't achieve anything in life, just bless me with a child, I'll be content.
Regina, you haven't been yourself in a while. Is everything all right?
I don't know. I feel like I'm not good enough. Maybe I shouldn't be here.
Who told you that? You're perfect for this role, at least initially, but right now, I feel like you're not stable.
I think I should resign. And do something more suiting.
Is that what you want?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, and I need time for my family.
But it's just you and your husband. I'll give you some time to think about it. If by tomorrow you feel the same way, you can drop your resignation letter. Please think about this carefully. Whatever you're going through in your personal life, I don't think it's worth resigning from your job. Are you a Christian, Regina?
Yes.
You can always turn to God in times of need and uncertainty. Prayer is the only way forward, and don't ever let anyone make you feel like you aren't good enough.
Thank you so much. Louis,
Are you with the money?
I just resigned from my job. You told me to.
That's not what I asked.
Yes, I do. It's in my bank account.
Good, you can now come in.
Am I really unfit to do anything? Father, why can't I bear a child after all these years? Why can't I do well in my job? Did I make the right choice by quitting my job? Why can't I get another job? Why do I feel so low of myself? Lord, if I've sinned against you to come short of your glory, please have mercy on me. The constant negativity from Regina's husband made her develop low self-esteem over time. It made her question herself and God's purpose for her life. She slowly started accepting the negative comments about herself as being true. Negativity is born out of envy and hatred for oneself. The moment you start accepting the negative comments from people, you start seeing yourself as a failure. Even though Regina had given up on herself, thinking God had abandoned her because she sinned against him, God had other plans for her. Louis, please stop this. Where do you expect me to go by this time of the night?
Anywhere you please, I'm done with this.
I've done everything you've requested of me. I've changed how I dress, I toned my skin. I gave you all my life savings. I quit my job because you said I wasn't good enough for the job. I try to be a good wife. You know, if I had the power over this situation, I would have had a child by now. This is out of my control.
Don't give me that. You lied about your past. You obviously lived a reckless life, that's why you can't conceive. You know what you did. Now you want me to share in your sorrow. I won't be a part of this. I will be sending a divorce paper to your email. Make sure you sign it, or else you won't live to tell your story.
Father, I have no control over this. Please take control.
This is kind of sudden. Have you tried resolving any issues on ground?
What issues? I said I was deceived. I don't even think she's capable of having a child.
Are you sure? Since you got married to this woman, you've been having one complaint or the other.
What are you getting at?
Makes me wonder, did you ever love her? In her journey for searching for a child, did you check yourself as well?
I'm perfectly okay. I'm sure of myself.
Did you check yourself?
Franklin, I called you here to process my divorce papers, not to question me.
I know you, Louis. You're never satisfied with anything. You complain about everything, you project your negativity onto others, and obviously you haven't changed one bit. You only hurriedly got married to save face because everyone was getting married and having kids. You never loved that lady. I always wondered why you got married to a lady you always picked on and criticized. Someone we thought was your enemy. Why would you do this to that young lady? She doesn't deserve this.
Are you doing it, or should I call another lawyer?
I will, but I hope you're doing the right thing.
It's none of your business, Frank. You're not my father.
After 5 years of marriage, Regina was divorced at 31, with no child and no career. She felt like a failure and became a laughingstock of the community. She took the jabs as they came. She hoped God had a plan for her.
Regina, I didn't expect to bump into you today. I heard about you and Louis.
Hello, Katie. Yes, we are divorced.
How did you end up with a man that didn't like you? Were you that desperate?
No, I wasn't. I actually loved him.
You loved a man that was never interested in you?
I know. I made a mistake.
Now you're a divorcee at a very young age. Anyone trying to get with you might be discouraged. You know, you're lucky you didn't get pregnant. That would have been the end. No man would want to be with a divorced baby mama. That would have been a nasty title for someone your age. Lucky you.
Thank you for your concern, but I don't need this right now. I'm human. I made a mistake and I'm learning from it. And my future is in God's hands. I have somewhere to be, if you'll excuse me.
Poor girl. I pity for her.
Yes, how can I help you?
I'm Regina. Nice to meet you, ma'am. I was hoping, if I could get.
Please speak fast. This is working hours.
I'm looking for a job, ma'am.
Your appearance isn't. Well, let me get back to you. You can drop your contact details, if there's any future opportunities.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
I want to tell you this day, never give up on yourself. It doesn't matter what you've done, or what has been done to you. You're worthy of God's blessings. Never allow anyone tell you who you are, and what you're capable of. Never accept that you cannot achieve anything you set your mind on. No matter the sin and the temptation you're falling into, God is ready to pull you out. Seek His face and He will answer you. Always reaffirm His words. Philippians 4 verse 13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. It doesn't matter what the enemy has told you. This day I pray for you, your enemy will be forced to congratulate you.
I'm not a failure. I'm not ugly. I'm not barren. I am blessed. I can achieve what I set my mind to. I will have a career. I will have a family. It's never too late for me. My enemies will have no choice but to congratulate me. Thank you, Jesus. Probably I couldn't have a child, because that's not where I'm meant to be. Whenever you're in a low place in your life, always find strength in God's Word. It never lies and it never fails, it never deceives. Regina was strengthened yet again by God's words. Ma'am, I have something to tell you.
Yes, dear.
I want to start by saying thank you for giving me this opportunity. Even when I had no experience, you were willing to give me the chance to learn on the job.
Are you quitting?
Yes. I need to find myself again. I gave up on my career because someone had told me I couldn't do it. That was a lie. Now I know I can do anything through Christ who strengthens me.
You're absolutely right, and I understand. You've been wonderful on this job and I trust and believe you can achieve whatever you put your mind to.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'll miss you, Regina.
I'll miss you too, ma'am.
You're welcome to Mead's broadcast service. I hope you enjoy your time here. I'm Sophia.
Thank you so much. I'm Regina.
Nice to meet you, Regina.
Nice to meet you too.
Regina,
Louis,
what are you doing here?
I work here. You?
Since when?
Some days ago. I never knew you had the interest in working with a television company.
Hello, I have a degree in media management. You don't.
Well, I work here now as the media manager. Do you mind me asking what your position is?
How did you get that position?
I have the experience, you don't. Remember, from the place you encouraged me to resign from because I wasn't good enough. Take care, Louis. I'm here to do my job. You should do same.
There's no way she's my boss. There's no way. Well, not for long. I'm going to make sure of that.
Working on this documentary has been interesting and eye-opening.
It has. I enjoyed every bit of it. I almost didn't want to close it off at that, but I know I had to.
I felt same. Are you free this Friday evening? Since the project has ended and we have some time to rest before we go back to our respective jobs, we could grab a drink. What do you say?
Oh, that's nice. I'm free.
Good. I would really love to know more about you. Who is Regina, the lady behind all this greatness?
You already know my qualifications and educational background. I guess you mean something more personal.
If you don't mind.
Well, long story short, I'm a divorcee. I was married for 5 years, that didn't work out. The divorce was finalized about a year ago. I'm not a single mom though, I didn't have a child out of it.
You don't have to put a tag to it.
You mean calling myself a divorcee?
Yes.
But that's what it is. I don't mind actually, it's my life. Who says it's perfect?
I like you, Regina. I really like you.
Did you hear that I'm a divorcee?
What does that have to do with anything? I'm speaking of the present, not the past. I'm no saint, I've never been married, but I'm not Jesus. I love what I love, regardless of societal titles. I want love and Christian values to be at the forefront. A space without judgment.
Are you being serious?
Why would you think I'm joking?
Because I never thought anyone would want a divorce, you know what I mean. What if I got divorced because I did something wrong? Or because I'm a bad person?
I guess I'll find that out for myself. I didn't think anyone would want me either, but here I am. Regina, would you want a man like me?
You know, based on a lot of things, I wouldn't mind.
My heart skipped for a moment. I thought you were going to say otherwise.
After 1 year, Regina got married to Marcel, and God blessed their union. Proverbs 16 verse 3 says, "Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established."
Is she pregnant?
Lewis, is there a problem? Your mic is on.
Oh, nothing. It's nothing.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Hi.
Hello Lewis, you did well today.
Thank you. Congratulations on your wedding, I just found out.
Thank you Lewis.
You're pregnant as well. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
I'll be leaving here soon.
Oh. Why?
Nothing important, moving on to better things. I want more in life. You know how I am.
Sure, I do. If that's what you want, I wish you all the best. Take care of yourself. Lewis later resigned because he wasn't comfortable working with Regina as his boss, seeing her move on and be happy with her life, achieving what he told her she could never achieve made him frustrated. This is how your enemy will be forced to congratulate you, when you trust in God with all thy heart and lean not unto your own understanding. Not to the understanding of men, but of God. Never allow any man or woman to define who you are, or tell you what you can and cannot do. Never be ashamed to pick yourself up when you fall. Those people that mock you will congratulate you in the end. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, "For I know the thought that I think towards you, saith the Lord. Thoughts of peace, and not of evil, to give you an expected end." Glory to God. Thank you for watching.